The brutal truth. She already knows. Let's start with the harsh reality. She already knows. She knows you like her. She knows you care. She knows you're waiting for a reply. And yet, she still hasn't responded. Let that sink in. If someone genuinely wanted to be in your life, would you really have to chase them this hard? You wouldn't. When a person truly wants to talk to you, they make it obvious. There's no second guessing, no mixed signals, no staring at your phone hoping for a reply that never comes. But you're overanalyzing her last message, convincing yourself maybe she didn't see it, maybe she got busy, maybe she'll text back later. But deep down, you know the truth. She saw it. She just didn't care enough to respond. And that silence, that is your answer. You don't need to double text her to squeeze out some half-hearted reply. You don't need to beg for closure. The closure is already there, written in the ghosted conversation, in the sudden disinterest, in the way her excitement toward you vanished without a word. No response is a response, and it's the only one that truly matters. The moment you stop searching for explanations is the moment you reclaim your power. Yes, it hurts. Rejection always does. But instead of running from it, face it. Accept it. Let it sting so deeply that you never forget the lesson. If she wanted you, you'd know. You wouldn't be guessing. You wouldn't be waiting. And you damn sure wouldn't be crafting that one last text, hoping it changes everything. Mistake number one, reaching out again. Here's where most guys mess it up. Instead of walking away, they keep trying. One more text, one more attempt to be clever, one more reminder of how things used to be. But all it does is push her further away. She already knows where you stand. If she's not texting back, it's for one of two reasons. Either she's not interested or she enjoys the control of knowing you're still chasing. Either way, you lose the moment you reach out again. You don't win people over by proving how much you care. You win by proving you respect yourself enough to stop chasing. Every message you send reinforces the idea that she's above you, that she can ignore you and still have you waiting. But the moment you go silent, that's when things shift. That's when she starts to wonder. Women aren't drawn to desperation. They're drawn to confidence, to mystery, to men who know their worth. And a man who knows his worth never begs for attention. Mistake number two, thinking the right text will fix everything. Most guys believe that if they just say the right thing, she'll come back. They think maybe if they open up more, she'll realize what she's missing. Maybe if they crack a joke, she'll remember the good times. Maybe if they ask a question, she'll feel obligated to respond. None of that works. In fact, it backfires. The more you chase, the less she values you. Why? Because we don't value what comes too easily. We value what we have to earn. If you're constantly texting her, trying to keep the conversation alive, there's no mystery, no challenge. She doesn't have to try. She knows you'll always be there. And that's exactly why she doesn't respond. Because she doesn't need to. She knows that the second she wants attention, you'll come running. That's not attraction. That's pity. And trust me, you never want to be the guy a woman pities. Mistake number three, playing the game all wrong. You've been playing this whole thing backwards. You think consistency will win her over. That if you keep showing up, she'll eventually come around. Wrong. Attraction isn't built through availability. It's built through mystery, through distance, through self-respect. Right now, she doesn't wonder about you. She doesn't need to. She knows exactly where you are, waiting in the background, ready to respond at a moment's notice. So flip the script. Stop being predictable. Stop being available. Stop being the guy who lingers, hoping for a scrap of attention. Become the guy who vanishes, the guy who doesn't check her stories, the guy who doesn't reply in seconds, the guy who becomes unreachable, because that's when things shift. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but eventually she'll notice. The guy who used to chase is gone, and now she feels it. Now she wonders. Now she questions. Now she feels the void your silence left behind. And here's the kicker. This isn't about playing games or manipulating emotions. This is about taking your power back. The final truth, your energy is too valuable. Think about how much of yourself you've wasted on this girl. The sleepless nights, the constant mental loops, the overthinking, the obsessive scrolling. All of that energy wasted on someone who isn't even thinking about you. Now imagine channeling that energy into yourself. Imagine pouring that same obsession into your fitness, your career, your purpose. Imagine becoming the man who's so focused, so disciplined, so fulfilled, that he forgets he ever cared about text in the first place. Because here's the truth. You are the prize. Your time, your attention, your energy. Those are your most valuable assets. And the moment you start treating them that way, everything changes. You stop waiting. You stop chasing. You stop needing validation from people who never earned your effort to begin with. And guess what happens? People notice. Women notice. Because there's nothing more attractive than a man who's focused, grounded, and completely unbothered. So stop texting her. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Silence isn't weakness, it's power. And once you fully embrace that power, she'll feel it. But by then, it won't matter, because you'll already be gone.